What happens when the spotlight fades and the shadows grow longer? At 73, Steven Seagal's life is no longer the story of a meteoric action star, but one of reflection, resilience, and adaptation. From his early rise as a martial arts sensation to his reinvention in the changing tides of Hollywood, Seagal's journey offers a nuanced view of fame, sacrifice, and perseverance. Beyond the iconic roles and action-packed films, his life is a tale of navigating the personal and professional costs of living in the public eye. His story reveals a man whose path has been shaped by a blend of ambition, cultural exploration, and the desire for authenticity, as he continues to evolve both as an artist and as a person. The leap to Hollywood, Seagal's transition into Hollywood was not a straightforward one. Unlike other action stars, his combination of martial arts mastery, charisma, and quiet intensity set him apart. Initially, Seagal worked as an instructor for private clients in Los Angeles and served as a bodyguard for prominent figures in the entertainment industry. It was during this time that Hollywood agent Michael Oitz recognized Seagal's potential and encouraged him to explore acting. In 1988, Seagal landed his breakout role in Above the Law, portraying Nico Tassani, a former CIA operative turned cop. The role was a revelation. Audiences were drawn to his understated intensity and the authentic martial arts techniques he brought to the screen. The film's success marked the beginning of a remarkable rise in Hollywood, as Seagal quickly became known for his unique blend of skill and quiet heroism. The action star emerges. Seagal's success continued to grow with films like Hard to Kill, 1990, Marked for Death, 1990, and Out for Justice, 1991. These films cemented his reputation as an action hero who brought a different energy to the genre. Unlike his larger-than-life contemporaries, Seagal's appeal lay in his controlled intensity and his martial arts precision. He was a hero whose strength was rooted in discipline rather than spectacle. This unique approach reached its peak with Under Siege, 1992, where Seagal starred alongside seasoned actors and achieved worldwide box office success. His appeal was undeniable. He had a presence that was both commanding and grounded, a new type of action star who showcased heroism through skill, focus, and a deep sense of inner control. Reality television and public engagement. In an effort to stay connected with his audience, Seagal embraced reality television. In 2009, he starred in Steven Seagal, Lawman, a show documenting his work as a reserve deputy sheriff in Jefferson Parish, Louisiana. The program, which blended his martial arts background with law enforcement, offered a unique glimpse into Seagal's life beyond the screen. Critics were divided on the show, questioning its authenticity versus entertainment value. However, it underscored Seagal's adaptability and willingness to explore new platforms to stay relevant. While his Hollywood career had cooled, Seagal remained determined to engage with his audience in a meaningful way. The international stage, though his Hollywood star had dimmed, Seagal found a new avenue for success on the international stage. His reputation as a martial artist opened doors, particularly in Russia, where he cultivated diplomatic connections and participated in cultural and political events. This period of international recognition allowed Seagal to reinvent himself once more, shifting from a Hollywood icon to a global figure with influence in politics and culture. These new opportunities reflected Seagal's understanding of personal branding and his ability to navigate the complexities of fame. Even when one stage closed, he proved that new doors were waiting to be opened. Health and reflection. With age came the inevitable toll on Seagal's body. The physical demands of martial arts and action films began to show, and his public appearances became more measured. His once agile physique, a defining feature of his early career, gave way to practical adjustments, such as using body doubles and relying on chairs for comfort. Seagal's willingness to adjust to his physical limitations reflected a pragmatic approach to aging. These changes highlighted the human side of the action hero, reminding audiences that even legends must contend with the passage of time. It also showcased his resilience in the face of the inevitable challenges that come with age. Lessons in legacy. Seagal's legacy is a complex one. Fame is fleeting, and the public persona, the martial artist, the action star, the international figure, coexists with the private individual navigating personal challenges, setbacks, and new opportunities. His early works, like Above the Law and Hard to Kill, continue to inspire martial artists and film enthusiasts, leaving an indelible mark on action cinema. Even projects that didn't achieve commercial success, from his music to his later direct-to-video films, reflect his desire to push boundaries and explore new facets of his identity. Seagal's journey is a testament to the importance of reinvention and the resilience required to face the changing tides of fame. The interplay of myth and reality. One of the most fascinating aspects of Seagal's career is the tension between myth and reality. Public perception can create a larger-than-life image, and Seagal's carefully crafted persona as a martial arts master and philosophical figure contributed to his iconic status. Over time, however, audiences began to see the man behind the myth, recognizing both his strengths and vulnerabilities. Seagal's story highlights the challenge that many public figures face, reconciling the expectations of the world with the reality of personal life. This balance between myth-making and authenticity continues to shape how he is remembered by fans and critics alike. Cultural impact. Seagal's influence extends beyond his films. His dedication to martial arts, particularly aikido, helped bring the discipline into the public consciousness. Through his films and public persona, Seagal offered a vision of heroism that was rooted in inner strength, discipline, and patience, rather than raw, physical power. His contributions to martial arts culture, while subtle, have left a lasting impact. For many, Seagal was the bridge between Hollywood and martial arts, a figure whose cinematic presence introduced the art form to new audiences and inspired future generations of martial artists. Navigating change. One of Seagal's defining traits has been his ability to adapt to changing circumstances. As Hollywood evolved, so too did Seagal, finding new ways to stay relevant, from reality television to international cultural engagement. His willingness to embrace change, even when faced with uncertainty, reflects a remarkable resilience. Seagal's story illustrates the complexities of maintaining relevance in an ever-changing industry, where the spotlight can fade just as quickly as it rises. His ability to navigate this shift without retreating entirely from the public eye speaks to his determination and refusal to be forgotten. A life beyond the spotlight. At 73, Seagal's life is one of reflection, adaptation, and legacy building. He has navigated early stardom, creative exploration, international recognition, and the inevitable challenges of aging. His story spans many chapters, from his martial arts dojo in Japan to Hollywood premieres and later global engagements. Seagal's career is not just about action-packed films or celebrity. It's about personal growth, cultural engagement, and the ongoing search for meaning beyond the spotlight. Conclusion: shadows and continuity. Steven Seagal's journey is a reminder that fame is fleeting, and behind every public persona lies a person navigating the complexities of life. While his cinematic peak is in the past, his contributions to martial arts, creative ventures, and international diplomacy remain significant. Seagal's story highlights the balance between public myth and personal reality, showing that even after the applause fades, the legacy of a life well lived continues to resonate. His journey invites reflection on fame, identity, and the enduring pursuit of purpose.